Chickaroony. Check, 1, 2. All right. We are live. Welcome to this week's Animal Crossing Block Party, hosted by Fleet00 and Fastlife. I'm gonna hit up everybody in the Discord right now, let everybody know that the stream is up and they can join the party. Hope everybody's having a great week so far. We are at Thursday, almost the weekend. Hope y'all are staying hydrated and staying safe. My name is Dolphin Uppercut Avenger. I'm your host for all of your weekly events, except for Pictionary. That's Chef Tony. Hey everyone. We are live on our voice channel. If you join the Discord, you can join the Discord at discord.fleet00.com. We're chatting in 20 Fleetist live. This was Animal Crossing Block Party with Matt. Hello?
Hello?
You're way quiet.
Am I? Can you hear me now?
A little bit better.
A little better? Let me... Oh, I see what's happening.
Oh no, Fran's gone.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice. How are you tonight?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Pretty good.
Excellent. We're just getting started for tonight. Do you wanna come over to Saint 69 Isle, or would you like to host on your island?
Oh yeah, y'all can come over. I made some improvements since the last adventure. I did a lot of time traveling and made good use of it.
Oh, sick. Yeah. If you wanna send it out for everybody to join, send me a dodo code. If you just want it to be private, that's fine too. Up to you.
So let me open the gate. Let me get that dodo code for you.
Grandma online. Oh, do I still have were you in the group of people I was mailing stuff to?
Yeah. I got my animatronical model.
Oh, sick. Good.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to find the note that I made because I only got out like a couple rounds of
I
furniture.
think that the only thing I was missing was the teacup ride.
Oh, right. I just gotta send that to you because you can't order that. You have to build it, or you have to get it with Nook Miles.
Yeah, no worries.
I might as well just bring it with me. Trying to find my note with everybody's wish list on it.
Modern day Santa.
Hell yeah. Well, it's somewhere. The my studio space is a little hectic right now because I've been building an instrument,
Oh, what instrument are you building?
a keytar.
A keytar. That's so exciting.
Hell yeah.
How far in it have you gotten?
Well, if you're very interested, I
Yeah, I'm like interested in the process of building a keytar. That's niche.
it is without a doubt, actually. Let me hold on. I'm gonna adjust my volume so I can hear you better. I think it was more on my end. Can you give me a test 1 2?
Test 1 2.
Oh, so much better. I'm just evening out all of the audio levels on the stream. Check, check, 1 2. Okay, cool. We good.
Oh, I got a Dodo code for you as well.
Oh, sick. Let me find where I type it in. Give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second. All right, I'm ready for you.
Lion.
Wait, start over?
L as in lion.
Okay.
K as in king.
King, okay.
J as in joker.
Joker.
And then 1D as in One Direction.
Nice.
Nice.
Excellent. Okay. Rad. Thank you for inviting us to your island tonight. I'm gonna head to the airport right now. Oh wait, I gotta turn around and go get my teacups for you. I might as well just bring it with me.
Oh, yep. Turn around. Turn around.
Yeah, keytars. So I sourced a bunch of hardware, and I have some new keytars and some vintage keytars that I've been kind of studying for reference, seeing like what the manufacturers did right, what they could improve on, and like the aesthetics. And my favorite looking keytar, and I think the most like playable keytar, is one from the 80s that the synthesizer company Korg made. That's Korg, Korg. And it's called the RK100, and they made a new version, and the new version kind of sucks. So I referenced the old version in all of my sketches, but basically what I did for my first prototype was I just took some electronics that I sourced for more expressive control, and I basically just like strapped it onto my keytar with Velcro straps on where you put your left hand.
Okay.
And then I wrote some custom software that makes it all play nicely together. And I've been playing that, trying to see if this is like the thing that I want to be permanent, if this is the form I want to be permanent when I go to make my first actual prototype. So far, it plays beautifully. Like, it plays like a real instrument. So many keytars are just like like accessories, almost like
Mm-hmm.
fashion statements, and not like serious instruments. And I love guitars, so I'm like, oh, let me like make it like a serious instrument. I used to work for a piano company, and they they inspired me to make my own instrument, but they hated guitars. So it's like I wouldn't even talk to them about it. They thought that they were gimmicks, which most of them are, you know, but I didn't want mine to be a gimmick. I wanted it to be a serious instrument.
Yeah.
So at this point, I'm happy with the software that I wrote. I'm happy with the hardware that I sourced. I'm just gonna start chopping apart an existing keyboard that I have,
Nice.
and then my one of my best friends, Austin, he is an expert at woodworking. He works in like
Ooh.
a shop that does electronics woodworking,
Well, that's really neat.
and he's gonna help me build the body so that it's ergonomic, it's lightweight, it's durable, and it'll look really cool too. You know, like nobody's gonna want to play it if it doesn't look like sick as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it. That's the whole progress. Right now, I'm just I'm gonna sketch up the next design so that we can start cutting some plywood up and mounting the electronics to it.
Nice. Well, that's pretty awesome that you have like a start and a finish like all lined up essentially, and it doesn't sound like you don't have anything unplanned. So I hope it's a very smooth build and a really sick outcome.
Oh hell yeah, yeah. Um, the I'm not gonna hack apart my vintage guitar, which is what I'm using now to test the hardware and the software that I put together. Um, where did I put that teacup ride? Give me a second. Um, yeah, the uh, I've been thinking about this project for like so many years. I started playing guitar in 2012, and I've had many guitars. I've broken many guitars. I found it. I found your
What's
teacup
the
ride.
most radical way you've broken a guitar?
Oh, never on purpose, but one time I
Yeah.
did like a jump off of um I did a jump off of a like the drummer's kick drum. I was performing with a drummer at the time, and I was confident in my guitar's durability, even though it was a relatively cheap guitar. And when I landed on the ground, the strap peg for like the strap, it like yanked out of the guitar, breaking that, and then um, the USB cable that was plugged into it also yanked out and broke that jack. So it hit the floor, but the jump was really cool. Like I saw footage of the jump, and I was like, okay,
Really
so that
good.
looked sick.
Yeah, if it didn't look sick, then did it really happen?
Thankfully, it did look sick, so I'm thankful for that. I feel very blessed in that,
Hell yeah.
and I ended it ended up being like the last moment of the show, and I was just like, okay, so no encore, right?
Like, an essential is missing.
um, yeah, I think I what I actually did was we did have an encore for that show, but I borrowed like the other keyboardist's keyboard um, to play the encore, and then I was like, and we're done.
Hmm.
Anyway, do you play any instruments?
No, I don't personally play an instrument. When I was younger, I used to take piano lessons, and I didn't really like. I think I just didn't have like a good teacher, so I never really clicked with it. I did learn how to play Fear Elise, and then that's it. I
Hit.
specifically learned that song and played it at my mom's like wedding, and then I was like, "That's it. I peaked. I've called it a day."
Hit. Sick.
So like
Um,
I have that one party trick that I'll pull out when there's like a sidewalk piano. I'll be like, oh, watch this.
it that's awesome. So like, if you ever thought to yourself like, oh, I want to learn a new song, probably with enough time you could pick it up if you have the muscle memory to play for release.
I don't think the piano is it for me. I think I'd really want to learn how to play like a violin, like
Ooh.
more stringy, like guitar, like something in that realm of instruments. I think when I have maybe like if I had a violin handy right now in the middle of this pandemic, I think I'd like fucks with learning about it.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, I used to play violin, and part of what I did when I built my keytar was implement um, the kind of technology to mimic the fretboard of a violin or a cello or a fretless bass.
Mm-hmm.
I am coming to your island, getting ready to depart.
Oh yeah.
Um, yeah, if anybody learned how to play violin or any sort of fretless string instrument and piano, they could take my guitar design and like learn how to play it very very easily. And in fact, probably some of the violin presets that are available, the virtual violins would sound very very nice played on the keytar that I'm making. And once I start documenting its evolution,
Mm-hmm.
I'll send it to everybody in Fleet to peep, and
Oh hell yeah.
you'll see what I mean. There's basically like one long touch strip on the neck that allows you to be expressive with your pitch, because when you play keyboard usually, right, you
Mm-hmm.
you hit the note and then that's it. You can't that You just hit the note and the note is the note. And there are synthesizers that have like a little pitch knob or like a pitch wheel where you can
Mm-hmm.
kind of like fake being expressive, but it's not as nimble as having like something that responds to like the fine motion of your hand and your fingers. So that's what I put on the neck of the guitar to make it more of a serious instrument. And yeah, like I said, violinists and bass players will dig this.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was traveling and it said connection issue. So I guess I'm traveling back to my island? Question mark.
That plane just did like a U-turn.
Yeah, it's like weather issues. Ah, didn't even put me like back indoors. They just kicked me right out onto the dock.
So I also came out of the airport. Oh, does that mean my code is gone?
Let me try entering it in. Yeah, online.
Yeah,
Roger.
my gate is closed.
Oh, then I'll just stand by in the dodo code screen until you can generate
Yeah,
a new one, and then I'll fly over.
perfect.
We'll just hang out here. Perfect. Let's see what people are saying on the Discord. We got the Discord chat is live on YouTube. Let's see. Scum said, I own the animal game, but I didn't start it yet. How long does it take before you could join other people's island? Aw. An hourish, but you have to time travel.
I had to. So I really essentially wanted the Cherry Blossom Sakura like DIY cards. Um, so I had a time travel into 2021, and then I was there for like 2 weeks. I think it took to collect like all the petals I wanted and get all the cards.
I see.
'Cause DIY cards took forever to get from the balloons,
Hehehe.
unpredictable balloons. All
Mm.
right, Dodo code
Dodo.
B G as
Oh,
in God
G
6
6
L
L
7
7
1.
1 G6L 71.
Nice.
Change the graphic to G6L 71. Okay. Here we go. Do you have any famous or favorite rather? Do you have any favorite violin pieces?
Mm, I don't think I really do. I don't think I really do. Do you have any recommendations that I should be aware of?
Yes. So there's a album by my
Mm-hmm.
favorite fingerstyle guitarist. He's a Canadian, French Canadian named Antoine Dufour, and he has a frequent collaborator, Tommy something, and violinist, and their album together is absolutely incredible, and it's just inspiring. Oh no, I'll send it to you.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
But yeah, I got booted off my flight again.
Yeah, I just got the notification. Oh wow,
Ooh.
Anton started at age of 15. Wow, he has a really good Wikipedia page.
Oh yeah, he's super talented. One of, like I said, my one of my favorite guitarists of all time. Would do you listen on Spotify?
Yeah.
Okay, let me send you. I'll just put it in events where we're chatting.
Oh,
RE violinists, and I'll try and find a cool video of Tommy Gauthier.
it's a strong name.
Mm-hmm. Really, really talented. Tommy Gauthier and Antoine Dufour. Perfect. Let's see, which is the good one.
Hell yeah.
Oh, he also plays mandolin. I didn't know that.
Oh, that's neat.
I'm gonna have to cue that video up to watch later. What's the one song that I really like? I think it's called String Fusion. No, that's not it. God, it's not on that album. This is a really, really good song that I want to find for you.
Oh no. What's her face? She lost her island.
Who?
Kay Benediction.
Oh no, Catherine!
Catherine.
I no longer have a Switch and lost my island. What?
Yeah, big what?
What happened?
Wow, I'm tense.
Is your dodo code still active? Should I try and join again?
No, the gates are closed again,
Ooh,
and I
yikes.
have to hop out anyways. I have to give my cat some ear medicine.
Oh, okay. Well, let me generate a dodo code for now in case anybody wants to come. I have tons of pairs, by the way. Like, literal tons.
Oh yeah, I wish you could have come to my island. I reorganized and replanted all your pear trees that you gave me, so now they're like lined nice and like lined my houses, and I still have extras in like my pockets because I have nowhere to put them at the
Eh,
moment.
oh,
I have
sick.
action plans for them.
Oh my god. That's incredible. I'm glad you got a lot of use out of them. That's really great.
Yeah, it was great. I'm still missing oranges. I need to acquire some oranges eventually. I don't
I
let this happen.
I have some oranges. When you're able to jump in after you take care of your cat, you can come and grab some oranges. I only have 3 on my island, or I've only 1 tree on my island.
Fair enough. All right, I'll see y'all soon. Bye.
Bye. All right, YouTube, just you and me. Oh, Game Attack Go Go retracted their message. Well, thanks for watching, Game Attack Go Go. Feel free to join. I'm gonna post a new dodo code right now. Yeah, invite everybody, including Game Attack Go Go on YouTube. Sick. DM2S2. Here we go. Okay. Sick, 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 sick. Okay. Let's go mine fruit with a better costume. Oh, let's call Shoji. Get him on the phone. Alright, Shojaroni, where you at? Shoji. Alright, here we go. Dialing Shoji on the phone.
Yo, what's up, Sabrina?
Yo, Shojaroni, you're on speakerphone on the Animal Crossing live stream.
Oh, sweet, that's cool.
Just letting you know we're live, and if you or anybody else from Fastlife wants to come join the stream in any capacity, we're here, and Dodo Code is up.
Oh, cool. I'll let everyone know in fast like that. But I haven't updated my game yet, so I can't travel anywhere.
Is that because you're still using the glitches?
I'm still getting shit.
Nice. Well, we're here. If you wanna just join the chat, we're live in 20 Fleetist Live.
Sweet. I think I'll join in a few minutes. I'm gonna let everyone in the group chat know about it too.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
All right, say hi to everybody on the stream.
Everybody.
Alright, I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah.
Bye. What a pal. Shojaroni from Fastlife. I have not gotten any recipes from my villagers yet. That sounds like a good thing to do. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Hydrate or dehydrate. I'm gonna tell Scum, feel free to jump in the voice chat. We just having fun hanging out together. Right, let's see if we can locate that recipe. I've got another hour to collect pears and sell my pears. You're not crafting. Alright, bye. I had him in as a villager in another game. I like how that turtle statue is just sitting there threatening my boy Goose. There we go. Puck, yes. Hello. Okay, what are you doing? Sure. I don't know if I have it. Yeah, teach me. Give it to me. Give it to me, Puck. Give it to me. Alright, let's go. Oh, oop, oop. Oh, we got some. Yes. Got him. Ooh. Got more. Enough for now. I'm just gonna beast through. Oop. Okay, good. Alright, here we go. This is the ultimate pear forest. For those of you that don't know about Smash Bros. And Melee gameplay, and well, pretty much all the Smash Bros, not just Melee, I'm claw gripping my controller right now to be able to hold down the B button. And be able to switch between the A and the Y button. Not how the GameCube controller was meant to be held, and I don't know if this is any bit particularly faster, but it feels right. It feels like I should be doing this. I don't even play claw grip when I play Smash Bros. Although I do remap tilt and I remapped tilt to my C stick, and I remapped jump to my L trigger on my GameCube controller. I suppose it would be helpful if I had a controller that allowed me to like turbo the Y button, so that I didn't have to worry about pressing the Y button over and over again. I just heard like a sound that sounded like somebody smacking a piece of wood against the ground. It was like a dunk kind of noise. And I'm wearing open back headphones, so it's hard for me to tell what sounds are coming from around me and what sounds are coming from the game. Although I can assume whatever sound I just heard was coming from outside my my window. What's up, Chef Tony?
Hello.
How long were you listening to me talk about me hearing things?
About 5 minutes.
No way.
I actually think that was me.
Oh.
So then I was gonna wait for you to stop, and I was just gonna be like, that's crazy.
Mystery solved.
That's totally wild.
It was coming from my headphones after all. Chef, how was your day? You cut off. What did you say?
I said not too bad. How are things in Delfino Land?
Oh, things in the dolphin zone are going swell.
Good.
I was just telling Fran that I was working on my keytar, and I was trying to find a piece of paper that I wrote something on to remind me of I was gonna buy some Animal Crossing furniture for Fran, and I was like, well, let me go find that piece of paper that I wrote those notes down on, and then I lost it because my studio is back to being a mess.
Nice.
Because of the keytar project. I had to go hunting for some electronics components that were basically just in a big bin with other electronic components. Scum DM is experiencing firsthand the struggle of waiting for your switch to charge.
Is this a hydrate or dehydrate moment? Are you not hydrated?
Yeah. Thanks for reminding me, Chef.
Buddy.
My throat got dry, and I was like, eh. How much do you think this round of pears will sell for?
I have no idea, but I'm gonna go with a baller amount.
I think that's fair. Based on all my experience, it's only ever been baller amounts.
Like your average is like.
It averages around 100,000 bells per trip to Nook.
Tell Mara to plant some more trees. Yeah, I don't have terribly long, but I figured I'd pop in and just say hello and see what's going on, because I've managed to miss every single one of these.
Well, I'm glad you stopped in. It's always a fun time when Chef's here.
Oh yeah, you know it. I bring the fun time.
I I got myself a camera monitor, like a little 7-inch camera monitor.
So sick.
In an effort to make it easier to stream. So like most like camera monitors for like DSLRs have a have like a loop output. So it has HDMI in and then it sends it back out. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
That's because like with DSLR cameras, the video recorders that are usually built into DSLR cameras are kind of crappy. They have to compress it to make it not like overheat. So that allows you to have your camera, your DSLR, send the HDMI out to your screen, and then you can plug in another cable to the screen and send it out to the video recorder, right?
Interesting.
So,
It's actually really cool.
Yeah, so I have like a really nice big computer monitor, but
yeah,
it's not HDMI, it's DVI. Have you ever seen DVI?
A DVI.
Say what?
I'm using a DVI monitor right now.
Oh, sick. So yeah. DVI does not have copyright protection in it, which the Switch doesn't like. So when I try and plug my Switch into the DVI monitor,
yeah,
it's like, I won't do it. I just won't. I won't do it. And I'm like,
no.
So, I bought this little tiny monitor, which is about the size of the Switch screen, maybe just a tad bigger. And so I can go out from my Switch dock to this little tiny screen, and then I can use the HDMI loop output to go to my capture card and capture the stream.
Some dolphin. It's actually really cool.
I'm looking forward for the coronavirus to end, or the quarantine to end, so that I can hell yeah, so that I can go back to looking for a studio space outside my house, and then I can have it all set up perfectly, and I can, I'm trying to look for like somebody who might let me rent their like garage out. You know what I'm saying?
Space in our mailbox.
Say what?
You can have the space in our mailbox.
Oh, you don't use that?
No, we don't really use our mailbox, so it's, you can come on down.
Sick. Okay, good, great. Well, I'll come set up my workshop in your mailbox.
That would be awesome. Pocket doll.
I'll bring my my shrink ray with me.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. It's not as spacious as it sounds.
Alright, here we go. Let's see how much money I make. Alright, my guess is between 100,000 and 110,000. Ooh, 145,000.
People gotta eat.
Yeah. next time it'll be even 150,000 because I'm freeing up one more space for myself. Actually, I'm gonna deposit more of my money in the bank, so I'll make it 160,000.
There's so many trees.
Yo, I've got an incredible amount of trees. Oh, it's my girl, Celia. She's my favorite.
Hoot. Mara
Catherine.
likes Cookie.
Cookie?
Yeah.
Oh, they're both doing yoga out here.
Nice.
Did you notice my my flag?
Is it aquatic?
Oh, it's mad aquatic. I'll show you when I head back outside.
Yeah.
What was I doing in here? If you could have anything to eat right now, chef, what would you eat?
Question. I'm pretty full. I made tortellini.
Oh, sick. That sounds delicious. I wish I had tortellini right now.
Thank you. I like to think I make okay tortellini. I guess if I was hungry, I would probably say like mochi. So I've been craving it and I can't get it anywhere right now, obviously.
There's a new company that's advertising on Instagram that will deliver mochi ice cream to your house.
Interested. That's rather timely, Dolphin.
Yeah. Look that up. Look up mochi delivery.
What about you?
If I was going to eat something right now?
Yeah.
The one thing that I haven't been able to access since the Verona crisis is French fries.
Mm.
And in my household, you know, there is one person who cooks, and we don't have like any storage space. We live in a very small home. So like the one person who cooks basically said, and like, chef, you know that I like cooking too. Like I like playing with recipes, and you know, it's not like my main deal, but I enjoy cooking, especially for my friends. And
Yeah.
But because we're so strapped for like space, and we can't like go to the grocery store whenever it's convenient because 2 people in this household are immunocompromised, we have to order all of our food and then like do all of our shopping in big chunks to avoid paying for like delivery. And also
Same situation we've been in, dude. I feel it.
yeah. So let me check my pockets. What's going on here? Alright, there's some furniture for Fran when Fran joins the stream again. What are you looking at? Is there a scorpion here? He was just staring at something, then he was like talking about a scorpion. I'm like, scorpion? Holy shit. What the fuck was I talking about, chef? Cooking?
We're talking about groceries and cooking and stuff.
Alright. So yeah, we basically are only stocking healthy food now, so it's not even like I can order like a bunch of tater tots in the next shipment of food, because that's like essentially like a waste of calories, you know what I'm saying?
Try to play it safe.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Just found a stray pear tree. Or a stray peach tree, rather.
A thick tree.
I'll just eat one and dig it up, and I'll replace it with a pear tree when I find another. It's more efficient to only have pear trees because they can stack, you know what I'm saying?
True.
As opposed to making your orchard out of all different fruit, unless you measured it out exactly, you know? I wonder if Fran wants a peach tree. Oh well, I'm gonna sell it.
Figured I would
So-
stop in and say hello.
Say what?
I figured I would stop in and say hello and see what's up.
Oh yeah, do you gotta go?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright, well...
Wednesday and Thursday nights are usually pretty busy for me, but I found a minute, so.
Oh, good. Oh, thank you so much. I called you earlier today, and then you texted me back, and I didn't answer your text, but basically, before you go, just really quick, I was looking at your wallpaper, your phone wallpaper that you made for me, and then I was looking at the cover artwork for the Sonic Adventure for Dreamcast, not Sonic Adventure DX for GameCube, and I was like, damn, if I wanted to like have like album artwork that looked like Sonic Adventure from Dreamcast, like Chef would fucking like kill a graphic like that. If I compiled a bunch of like source graphics, you could edit it together like really easily, and like you're better at that than I am.
Oh, wow, you make me blush really bad.
I'll send you like a style board, and we'll talk about like album artwork, and I might want to commission you for my next album artwork. I already commissioned my next single, which I can't wait to show you. You're gonna love it. I found a really talented artist on Instagram that I commissioned for this one, and he turned it over in like 2 days. It was incredible.
Wow.
Yeah. I'll show you, and then I'll show you the style board for the next single, and we'll see if we can figure something out together. I loved what you did with my iPhone background, so trying to figure out what we could work on together for like an actual real project.
You know I'm here for it.
Hell yeah. Well, have a great night. I won't keep you any longer. Thank you so much for stopping in. I'll just go back to talking to myself.
Okay. Thank you. Have fun, and I will talk to you later.
Cool.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I love Chef Tony. Well, anyway, here's a quarter-hourly reminder to hydrate so you don't crydrate. Let's see what's going on in the YouTube. Nothing. Let's see what's going on in Discord. Yes, Goom. The Switch does take a bit to charge after it dies. IDK. Why that is. Man, I can't wait to eat dinner. Alright. Let's go until like at a 10 tonight. Let's see if anybody joins the stream. I'll stay longer if anybody wants to come and hang out, but I really want to eat dinner, so we'll go till 10 tonight. See if anybody joins the party. Reminder to Future Dolphin to just do a little bit more promo for Animal Crossing. Maybe come up with like a commercial for all of our fleet events. So I haven't remade the graphic yet, I'm kind of reorganizing my streaming setup, but I used to have a graphic that would rotate on the stream that just said, stated all of our events for the week. So we're gonna do, we've got our Tuesday night Pictionary nights, hosted by Chef Tony, and all this is right here on the Fleet Discord and on YouTube. Tuesday's Pictionary night with Chef Tony. Anybody can join and play. We've got Wednesday Album Listening Club, exclusively on the Discord, so join the Discord. Thursdays are here on YouTube, the Animal Crossing block parties, presented by Fleet00 and Fastlife. We've got Friday night movie nights. That's coming up tomorrow night. Also on the Fleet Discord. And Saturday specials. We do a lot of artist AMAs. We do Smash Bros events. Last week we did an incredible artist AMA with Mushba. Shout out to Mushba. Really interesting AMA. Mushba's got a bunch of really cool and funny perspectives on art and animation. He actually, while we were doing the AMA, he made a whole 3D graphic, and then he published it, so anybody can download it as, I believe, wallpaper for their desktop. Mushba is a real hero. Shout out Mushba. We've also done AMAs with Kevnyan and Genie, and we've done community art gallery AMAs where everybody who posts their art that they're working on in the Fleet Discord is able to display their work, talk about their work, take questions from the Discord chat. Water's so good. So, some of you may wonder, while you witness me pull off this feat of pear harvesting, why I would subject myself to something like this when there are much more efficient ways to collect revenue in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Well, I guess I'm just not that good at planning. Or I'm really good at planning. This might be the best way. I've never actually run the numbers. I'd be very interested to see some of the top Animal Crossing YouTubers and content creators participate in a study to see what non-glitch, non-hack way of generating bells or mining bells in Animal Crossing. I want to know what's the most worth our time as we work on stuff like this. Is it like a balance of like multiple things, like building and selling the furniture of the day? Or is it something like what I'm doing, something that's very reliable, where I have nearly, virtually maximized the fruit harvest in my island, that I can kind of like, I can harvest a third of my fruit every day to create like a consistent, reliable income. Ooh, we got some shooting stars. We'll just hang out here. That's the A button. Yeah, that's what I want to know. I want to know, is it beneficial in that way? And then also like strategies for harvesting, like the pattern in which you plant trees. Does that make a difference? I've kind of done this this staggered kind of tree layout for no particular reason. I just thought it for aesthetics, it just looked really neat, like a dense yet symmetrical Animal Crossing forest. Would like a grid be more efficient, like a straight up vertical horizontal grid with rows and columns? It'd certainly make traveling quickly through the forest be more efficient, because as you could see, it's plenty fast to just run straight through the trees like this, but if you're trying to go diagonally, you end up like hitting the trees and it's hard to nail your diagonal trajectory. Let's check my pear harvest. I can keep going. I should probably start. I'm pretty close to completely paying off all my debts, so I should probably start bringing a watering can with me when I go out for my Animal Crossing errands every day, so that I can start working on my flower garden, my mountain flower garden. I also got to... Somebody posted a really, really excellent chart on Reddit that makes it really easy for you to prioritize what fish you should be... what fish and what insects you should be hunting for. Nah, the chart that I saw was just specifically fish, so anybody who's interested in that chart, DM me. I'll send you the chart, and I'll try and post a link to it somewhere. I also want to know, for anybody listening, I'm very interested in making the Fleet 00 and Fleetist project more sustainable for the long term, and I want to know what kind of things can we do to bring value to your digital world. You know, what things is your digital life missing that like Fleet might be able to provide? We have a lot of multimedia digital resources, and I personally love putting on these events, these streaming events. So I want to know what best adds to your life. What brings value to like your digital world, and what ways could we possibly generate a revenue based on that's fair and, you know, makes it easier for us to build the project and, you know, basically just pay for our living, so that, you know, we don't have to, we can focus on the job of providing value to your digital life, as opposed to searching for revenue streams in other parts of in other parts of our lives. you know. Currently, my main revenue stream, which obviously was hit pretty hard by the coronavirus, was VJing. I did a lot of, you know, visual performances for DJs and music acts, especially around New York City. And with the Corona crisis, really took a hit in my revenue stream. Fortunately, I did some significant financial planning within the last 3 years, and although it's a struggle, it's I'm certainly not in a way that I've become desperate. You know, I still have time to, you know, work on Fleet 00 and bring you guys like cool events and stuff. So yeah, let me know what ideas you have. I don't want to withdraw. I want to deposit. Do like, it seems to be a safe amount. I bet I'll get another 300,000 tonight. Drink up water. Hydration. Oh yeah, doing those stretches. I did not stretch today. I am disappointed in myself for not prioritizing some exercise. I'm a big kind of like life hack and like efficiency kind of nerd. Like, I look for ways to overcome discomfort in my life and be more efficient as I generate, you know, valuable work for the society around me. So in that vein, I took a look at some resources online, and I tried to learn how does an objectively successful person structure their day, you know? What does their schedule look like? What do they do? And I found a video by Casually Explained, which admittedly is not trying to be anything more than entertaining, but I found that their video on an artist's schedule, a successful artist's schedule. I think the video was called something like, what do artists do? And while the video was very entertaining, it was very informative, and the video itself tried to lay out a framework for an extremely productive day for one who creates, whether it be like art or engineering. And it laid out that you wake up at your preferred time to wake up in the day, and you spend 2 hours just kind of like, you know, eating breakfast, if you eat breakfast, preparing your mind, you know, just getting ready, getting dressed, you know, just really light morning work to kind of like just ease yourself out of the grogginess of waking up in the morning. You know, maybe you exercise. I love to exercise first thing in the morning, because I can exercise, then I can take my shower, and I feel, you know, refreshed and energized. I prefer to start exercising with rollerblading, because I'm all about that, you know, Y2K Jet Set Radio aesthetic. I have a lot of fun rollerblading. I'm working my way up to aggressive inline. When I started rollerblading last year, Oh, Catherine's here. Hello.
Hi.
I'm talking about my daily routine.
What's your daily routine?
My daily routine is structured off of a YouTube video that established that all of the greatest artists and Renaissance men of history had the same framework of a daily routine. So this is how I've structured my day. I start off by working out, usually with rollerblading, and I wake up, I get some caffeine in my system, I go rollerblading. Sometimes I'll do like weight training. I'm trying to get back into a more consistent schedule of weight training.
Mm-hmm.
And then take a shower, get dressed, do my hair, do my makeup, that kind of shit. And then and then I sit down with my to-do list, which ideally would have been solidified before I went to bed the previous night. So I sit down and I look at my to-do list, and I start looking for priorities and things that need to be done right away, things that are really like deadlines approaching fast, and I try and pick out the most serious work that requires the most urgent attention. I try and do that within the first 3 hours of working, and I usually set a Pomodoro style timer to make sure that I am consistently giving my brain short breaks as to not burn out on any work that I do. And then after about 3 or 4 hours of work, depending on how much endurance I have that day, mental endurance, I'll take a break. I'll either, go rollerblading again, or maybe I'll just noodle around on guitar or on piano, just to kind of refresh,
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll go back to work and do like light work, stuff that is largely like brainless work, like programming my social media calendar, answering emails, things that's just really easy to just like boom, 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 taking care of work, easy work, because I've already done like my sprint of work for the day, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good strategy. Getting it all the important, difficult stuff done first.
Hell yeah.
But you're still fresh.
Yeah. So then after I'm done with work for the day, my nights are a little bit more flexible. I'll try and eat dinner at that point, just to get that out of the way. Make sure that I'm, I've got all my nutrients that I need. You know what I'm saying? And I'll socialize. I'll play video games. Try and take care of my like Animal Crossing chores. If we're not talking about the Verona crisis, I'm usually going out and socializing at that point. If I'm not just staying home playing video games. More recently, since the Verona crisis, I've been doing these Fleet 00 events. After I finish like my serious work, I've got them mostly at a point where I can just relax and participate, although I'm trying to program more like automated social media and Discord updates so that I don't have to think about like adding everybody in the Discord, you know what I'm saying? Anyway,
Did all these
go ahead.
00 events like originate with the quarantine, or were some of them going on before?
There was an idea floated around between myself and co-commander Ahi Orobo that we were going to try and get into streaming, because live streaming seemed like a really hot thing, and we thought that it'd be best to, try and learn that just to see like what we could actually get from live streaming. So it was a little bit silly to say like we're gonna do 5 events a week starting now, but we fucking did it, and it was crazy in the beginning especially. But now we're just kind of like, I'm able to handle like most of the work by myself because I love live events, and doing these online is cheaper than hosting actual events in New York City. So anyway, so yeah, daily routine. So after I socialize and stuff, get back home, at around midnight, I start trying to wind down if I'm not like working a gig or, staying out late. Midnight comes around and I start winding down. I try and turn off all my screens. I finish my to-do list. I clean my room. I have like a preferred order to all of it just to help build that habit. It's been hard to maintain that habit, especially when like I can't like go out and do stuff. I've been trying to use the Fleet events to orient myself in the frame of time of a day. And at around 1 a.m. I'm usually watching like an episode of anime, like 12:30 or 1 a.m. And then by latest 1:30 a.m. I am reading a book. Right now it's still The Plague. I can kind of get through like maybe like 6 pages consistently, like minimum. Sometimes I'm just really pooped at 1:30 a.m. and I get through like 2 pages and I just fall asleep. I'm not a fast reader in it to any degree.
Is this like a book or not an ebook?
Yeah, it's a book. I try and get off of all my screens. And I used to have a Kindle, but it's just kind of meh. Like it was like a Kindle from like 2012 with like the e-ink, so it wasn't really like a stimulating thing. But I have books, like I own books that I have been meaning to read for a long time, so felt no need to invest in a Kindle.
Lately, I've been devouring audiobooks because during my job I'm allowed to listen to music. I'm driving, delivering mail, so if I'm on the street for like 6 or 7 hours a day, I can get through like a large chunk of a book.
Right.
So most recently I read the newest Hunger Games book. It's a prequel, and it was fantastic.
Nice.
And now I'm going back and I'm rereading or re-listening to the rest of the Hunger Games trilogy.
Oh, very sick. Oh no, I got 5 minutes. Gonna sell all my pears.
My current strategy is to start completely from scratch on my island. Before I even start the island, I want to design it online. One of those web apps where you can like plan out your island, so I know where to put resident services.
Hell yeah. Yeah, let me know if you need. Let me know if you need help with anything. You've certainly helped me out in the past in Animal Crossing, so I've got a relatively dense catalog.
Thank you.
I'm sorry that you don't have to talk about it, but I'm sorry that you lost your Switch. But I'm glad you have a new one coming.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at it as an opportunity to start fresh with it, but it's hard to lose like 5 hours worth of play and like trading with strangers on the internet to get the stuff I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's okay.
That's rough. I'm sorry about that.
But practice non-attachment, right?
Right, right. That's what I've been trying to keep in mind as I cleaned up my studio. Because I had so much junk and physical objects that like I wasn't using. Like they were nice memories, but like, did I really need it taking up physical space in my life, cluttering my life? You know.
Mm-hmm.
I should probably get rid of some VGA cables because I really do not need 12 VGA cables. I need like...
What would you even use them for?
I do have a VGA monitor that I use for like art installations if I'm trying to go for like a 90s aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a projector that's VGA, but it also has HDMI. So it's like, how much do I really need all these VGA cables? Not really. I should probably just throw out the cheap ones and keep like the nice ones. But yeah, currently I'm in a daily like a daily space where like, what was that? Is that like paper or something, or like a seltzer?
I was moving my laptop around on my lap.
Nice. I'm in like a space right now where it's hard for me to stick to my schedule, and I'm being productive like throughout my day, especially when it comes to like my guitar project, because it's just so exciting to me to build my own instrument and then be able to fine tune it to like my own specifications. That's keeping me productive, but like I could be a lot more efficient if I stuck to my schedule and really, you know, woke up at 11 a.m. and went rollerblading and took a shower, you know. Like I didn't shower today. I'm probably gonna shower after I eat dinner, just to keep that consistency in my life. Just take a really quick shower.
I feel you. I've been having a hard time keeping a regular routine too, because I, as of now, mostly just work weekends. So I'm up like 5:30, 6 o'clock on the weekends, but then during the week I sleep in. It's hard for my body to get a sense of a normal, regular routine.
Right. Yo, I have 15 seconds to sell these pairs.
Oh no.
5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I made it. I want to sell.
I might start working more. My boss just asked if I wanted to also work in another office in a different town, so I would work a few days a week in Belmar and a few days in maybe Eatontown, so I could hopefully get up to like 5 or 6 days a week.
Nice.
So I'm gonna try that out.
Yo, I love the music in the closing music.
Is it different?
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. I would like to cover it because it just sounds so nostalgic.
I like the 3 a.m. music as like a sort of goofy trombone line.
Yeah. I hear that. I don't know what my favorite new Animal Crossing tune is. I gotta think about that one.
Love your lobby area with the floor lights.
Thank you. I didn't put too much work into it. I just kind of like trying to keep it simple, elegant, but effective.
Color floor lights do you have? Just the like red ones, or have others?
I only have pink. I would
I had purple and light blue.
I would probably prefer white. pink is okay.
It goes with the flooring.
Yeah. This is with the lights on, but I don't know. I wish that there was more way for me to create like digestive light.
I'm curious what your rooms look like. You said you sort of decluttered them, right?
I did declutter them. So I have a downstairs. I have the subway station.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I saw that one.
And I haven't yet created. I'm gonna put up simple panels with like a design on them to. And I changed the wallpaper today. This is wallpaper I found in Nook's Cranny.
I like it a lot.
Thank you. So I'm gonna put up simple panels with like a tunnel design on it, so it looks like a tunnel. And then upstairs.
Now all you need is like a rat for the subway.
Oh, yes, hell yeah.
A couple rats.
This
It'll
is
be
my
accurate.
this is my DJ studio where I shoot DJ videos. I can green screen, key it out. The lights don't serve any purpose really. They could just not be there and it'd be fine.
It's on your face.
A jester mask.
Ah.
I kind of went with like if a jester worked in Midtown. That's what I created this outfit for. And this room is just literally just a changing room. I'll probably design it better. You know, changing room.
That's nice flooring.
Thank you.
From Sahara?
Maybe. Over here, we've got, what do we got? Just a room with tiles and a fish trophy. I don't know what that is for yet. It might become a bathroom. It looks like a bathroom.
Mm.
And over here, we've got that's it. just a fucking tatami floor mat and, you know, Japanesey, you know, wax paper walls and a crafting bench.
Like the minimalism of it.
Yeah, I would like to make a more workshop-esque workshop in here, probably. I think, yeah. If I could figure out if there's like a pair of rollerblades in this Animal Crossing that functions as furniture, I would love to make like a Y2K room that's like Jet Set Radio vibes, because everybody knows I love Jet Set Radio. Oh, I could do fossils today.
All the fossils spawn in like one area because of all the trees?
Nah, fossils can spawn like right up against trees, so sometimes I can't even find all whatever 5 or 6 fossils. I don't know how many are supposed to spawn every day.
Yeah. Must be difficult to find them.
Oh, yeah, I'll give it a try. Alright, let's see. I've got how many fossils? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Assess it. Do it. Yeah, look at it. Yay! Okay. Thank you. Yes, I'm gonna make that donation. 3 things? Yeah! dinosaur track, Anglo skull, and a second dinosaur track. What else did I get? Right. I think I might already have a right megalo side. I think I'm looking for a left megalo side for my island decorations. I'm fine. Thanks, bloody boy. Alright, let's go find stamps. Sick. There's something very relaxing about this space. Thanks.
I love the butterfly garden.
Oh, same. It's so nice. Let's go there now. I was telling Chef Tony when she was on earlier. You just missed her actually. Like she left and you jumped on. Oh, here it is. That I just bought a little tiny 7-inch monitor, which is about the size of the Switch, to give me an external monitor for my Switch so that I could send it into the capture card for the stream and and be able to monitor it on something other than the capture, because it was just so hard to play games.
How is it that you are streaming it now, exactly?
I'm glad you asked. I can actually pump my webcam in here actually and just show you physically. So let's add... yeah, I don't care. The studio's a mess. Don't mind the mess, but I'll show you the technology here. Webcam. Display capture, nope. Video, window capture, where is it? Video capture device. FaceTime camera? Yeah. Hey.
Oh.
Me. There's a clipboard on my wall. So I'll bring myself over here. Hello. I should stop slouching. There we go. So, hello. It's your boy, Tiny Dolphino. And if I bring you over here, I give you a little... Oh yeah, this is it. So this is the monitor that I just got. It's a little tiny 7-inch monitor. See what I can hold it in my hand like this.
Yeah.
And I've got the Switch is actually underneath my laptop. I have this very articulatable stand here, and the Switch is hiding underneath. Here it is. Here's my Switch, and it's over on my desk underneath. I've got my little tiny monitor right here on this Greek pedestal. It's like a plaster pedestal. And then I've got so the Switch is running into the monitor first, and then the monitor has another output going to the capture card. And here's the capture card right now sitting on top of my MIDI controller over there. And then the capture card just goes right back into my laptop.
It out a little bit.
Say what? Can you hear me now? Hello? 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 We lost Catherine.
Yeah, can't really hear you.
Oh, yikes. Alright, let me disconnect and reconnect. Hello.
Hello.
I'm gonna quit out of Discord and come back in. Hello.
Hey,
Can you hear me better now?
Ken.
Great. That usually works, just resetting Discord. So anyway, fucking
7-inch monitor, and then your switch is under the computer. That's what I got.
oh hell yeah, hell yeah. So uh, the switch is sitting on my desk underneath my laptop, and so the switch goes into this little monitor, and then this little monitor has an output that goes to the capture card, and then the capture card goes into my laptop, and then it goes to the software OBS Studio, which is like a really good free live streaming software. I send that out to YouTube, which is streaming right now, and I also send it out to the Discord so that everybody can watch from the Discord in real time. And that's it. That's the whole thing. I have a microphone here that I actually have two microphones. My laptop microphone captures the voice that you're hearing right now, but my SM58 microphone over here that I usually use for like singing in live shows and recording and stuff, I use that for the YouTube audio. It's just easier to have. It's easier to have two mics. It's hard to get my SM58 mic into. It's hard to get it in to work with Discord. So that's why I just use my built-in laptop mic with Discord. So it's me nerding out about streaming technology.
It's like a lot goes into it.
Yeah, it's it was only easy for me to pick up because I've had experience VJing, and VJing was only easy for me to pick up because I did filmmaking and I also worked in the AV department of my college. And my time working for that AV company also helped. And working for the piano company where I ran their YouTube channel, that also helped. So it was like every new thing that I did taught me something that helped me, you know, with some other field of media production, you know?
It's all interconnected.
Mm-hmm. I got the prize. Huzzah!
Well, you should just get a whole bunch of the fish plaques and then just wallpaper that one room with them.
Yeah. Is there always like does only one section of the museum have the stamp collection thing, or will they all, like if I go into fossils, will I find the stamps in the fossils right now?
The fish, insects, and fossils always have it.
Oh, okay. But there's no stamps for paintings.
Not yet. I feel like they'll probably do it eventually, but not this time around.
Oh, yo, giant turtle things. Oh, this one's missing its head. T-Rex is missing its body.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, I am tired. I took like a ridiculously long nap today.
Nice.
Because I'm trying to quit caffeine.
Mm.
And I had like caffeine withdrawal. Like the worst headache.
Word.
I tried to nap away the headache.
How much caffeine do you think you were getting on an average day?
On an average day, I would have 2 cups of coffee in the morning and then maybe another caffeinated beverage later in the day, maybe not.
So 2 cups of coffee. Was it like a big old cup, or was it like a moderately sized mug?
Just like an average mug, so I don't know, maybe 200, 250 milligrams total all day.
Okay. I'll go max 400 milligrams. Ever. But usually I average just 200. I don't usually, I'm not usually tired enough to take 2 caffeine pills a day.
Ended up giving in later in the day, and I had those canned iced espressos. My headache's a lot better.
I see.
Try again tomorrow.
I got you. Let's see, what should I do in Animal Crossing? Oh, I should see how many megalosides I have. Okay, 2 right megalosides. Blech. I do just have 2 right megalosides. Ooh. I'll just put all these extra fossils in the drop box. Yes, let's Fran's teacup ride. Oh, I should mail Fran her teacup ride. I don't know if she's coming back. She said she was going to come back on the stream, but she got busy.
Did I remember to mail you those boots before I lost my game?
Heh, nope.
Oh shit, they were in my inventory too.
That's okay. I'm glad well, once I clean my room and I find the list of things that I wanted to send everybody, I'll be able to resend you all those things. I'll just like go, like every day you gotta hit me up and say like, hey, buy me stuff.
Goose. Hey, is that Goose?
Oh yeah. Oh, Goose and Celia are. She's getting right up in everybody's face.
Haunts me. I finally kicked her out of my island, and she's here.
What's that face you're making? I wish I could change it. Alright, let's see. What am I in here for? I'm gonna make a deposit. Welcome. Please select. Ibd. How much do I have? Oh, I could do 200,000 comfortably. Great. Awesome. The last thing I'm going to do on the stream tonight is fill up my pockets full of pears, so that first thing when Nook crannies open up tomorrow, I can just quickly unload my pockets full of pears, and that'll afford me my fashion and furniture budget for the day. What was I doing? I was mailing this teacup ride to my friend Fran. I wasn't sure that I was going to like this monitor because it's like a cheap Chinese brand, but one that I have experience with, like one that I've used before. But I'm like used to it now. I think I'll keep this one. I wasn't sure if I was gonna return it or not. And at first it was hard for me to get used to, but now I'm like, I've been staring at it for so long. It's like, yeah, this is fine. I'm not sure how well it'll work for something like Smash Brothers, but it'll certainly be better than playing out of my computer screen, you know?
Which night of the week is Smash Brothers?
We don't actually have a Smash Bros. Night, like a weekly Smash Bros. Night, but sometimes on Saturday we do a Smash Bros. Event. We don't have anything scheduled for this Saturday, nothing planned yet. So I'll take recommendations from anybody.
My Switch is gonna come in like next Monday or Tuesday.
Oh,
And
nice.
after that, I'm definitely gonna buy Smash and join.
Sick. Yo, Alpha's here. Alpha.
What's up, Dolphin?
Alpha.
Dolphin.
Eee!
No.
You can't tell me no.
Okay. I was listening to that you remixed earlier. That was on Spotify.
Oh, Sunshine Gradient?
Yeah, with the other Dolphin.
Dolphin Machine.
Dolphin Machine. That cover itself is just really good.
Thanks. Yeah, Dolphin.
Did you do that?
Wait, what?
Did you like do the cover for that? The cover art?
Oh no, that was I actually don't know who made the cover art for Sunshine Gradient. It looks really nice, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, how was Animal Crossing today?
Animal Crossing's great. Me and Catherine have been chilling. Chef Tony was here earlier.
Chef Tony.
Hell yeah.
Hmm.
Alpha, can you see the video stream?
I'm just browsing through shit. Let me actually off some. Oh yeah.
Somebody help me pick out a postcard for I'm trying to mail something to Fran. Fran asked me to mail her something.
You gotta zoom in. Alright, let me turn my phone sideways.
Yeah.
I like that graffiti one.
That's my favorite. I agree with you. Dear Franma,
So I know. Oh.
Oh, here, Alpha, Alpha and Catherine. Catherine, you still there?
Yes, I am.
All right, we're gonna play an improv game right now. We're gonna write a letter to Fran, and each of us are going to take turns, picking the next word. So I just started with talk. So Alpha, you say the next word.
8.
Talk. 8 as in like eat, or 8 as in the number 8.
The number 8.
Okay, talk 8.
Like.
What was that, Catherine?
Like.
Talk 8. Like. Okay, my turn. Talk 8 like you. Alpha, your turn. Talk 8 like you.
Can.
Like you can.
No.
Catherine?
No.
What?
Bell.
What?
M-E-L-L.
B-E-L-L?
Smell. Like I smelt the roses.
Oh, smell. S-M-E-L-L. Talk 8 like you can smell.
Some.
like you can smell some... my turn. Bait. Period. Talk 8 like you can smell some bait. Do we want to do another sentence?
REEL. If we're doing another sentence.
Rel? R-E-L-L.
Reel, like reel in the fish. REEL.
R.
Money.
Real. It's been a long time since I thought about real big fish.
It's been a long time since I've thought in general.
Real money is... Catherine? Catherine? Hello? Are you there? Can you hear us?
Bank.
What?
Yes, I can.
Oh.
Bank.
Spell that?
EANK.
I think I missed the first letter that you said.
E as in dog.
Oh, dank. Keeps cutting me off. Alpha? Real money is dank.
What is it? Real money is dank.
Yeah.
Real scummy and
What?
spank.
What?
I made another sentence. Real scummy and spank.
Is that like comma, real scummy, and spank?
Yeah, some shit like that.
Alright, well, these rules aren't hard or fast, so...
Is the live stream still going?
Oh yeah, big time.
Oh, damn. Okay, I can't say much.
Wait, it was real money is dank, comma.
Real scummy and spank.
Oh. Real scummy. And...
Hey, Derek, you want to go? Yeah, HB closes at 10. Let me get my wallet.
Catherine, do you want to wrap it up with a phrase? Alpha just delivered a phrase, so I figure I'll give you a chance to...
I can give you a word, but I don't have a phrase.
Okay, give me a word. I'll finish it based on your word.
Hide.
Hide?
Cheese.
Or tide.
Oh, tide.
Macaroni.
Tide or tide would be good.
I'll do tide, because it's more colorful.
Yeah, everything's shocking.
I feel like this has to sound like a verse, because everything's rhymed so far.
Stank, real scummy and spank.
Oh, I got it.
Where's my charger, just in case?
Ooh, that's good.
This is how I like writing lyrics and verses. Tide line, fish fried.
For tomorrow. Where's my hair tie? I can't find
Ocean
it.
empty and rank.
Wait, say what?
Ocean empty and rank.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, Dolphin.
Yeah.
Have you picked out a movie for tomorrow?
No, I'll take suggestions.
So like, I might not be in it. So here's the thing. I really want like a lot of people, to see this, but it's a short film, You might have seen it. You probably clapping for all the wrong reasons by Childish Gambino. Minutes long, and it's really good. And I saw this child from because the internet, just chilling with actually, should I give you a description or y'all
Um,
should just watch?
you keep
Oh,
cutting in and out, so I'm not really getting your full explanation. But Childish Gambino is involved in some way, and we're talking about a movie or something or a short film. You should definitely like text me later when you're not driving. DM me about it.
oh wait. Y'all can probably hear me now.
Now I can hear you.
Let
Yeah.
me cut off and turn back on because I am driving, but I'll be right back.
Okay. Cool. This is a sick verse, Catherine. We really did it.
Makes the dream work.
You already know.
Am I the only one who wants to get to know the dodo behind the counter better?
Nah, he's adorable.
Hey, okay, I'm back. So, have you heard of clapping for all the wrong reasons?
Nope.
It's a short film by Childish Gambino. It came out like a long time ago now. 2013, before his album Because the Internet came out. And it's like basically Donald's kind of playing himself, but also a character of the boy, which is like a character that, which is like the main character of his album and screenplay. And he's just hanging out with celebrities um in a mansion, and I don't know, there's like kind of deep thought but also not really much deep thought to it.
Uh-huh.
But it's a very interesting film. I saw it before the album came out. I was just like, wow, this is so cool. And on like Flying Lotus pops up, and I was like, wow, I recognize Flying Lotus because this is like 2013. This is like right when I started listening to him, blah blah, and before he had the dreads. But yeah, like there's certain things that you're gonna notice. You're like, hey, that's blah blah. Or, yo, that's so cool. Like with the people he has in that film, and so I want to recommend it, but I kind of want to watch it with you guys, and I'm 50-50 if I'm gonna be available to watch it tomorrow, and I hope that's like a whole bunch of people, like when we watch Perfect Blue.
Sure. Hey,
So
Alpha, if you want to like make that like a big deal thing and like because you said you can't make it tomorrow, right?
I might not be able to.
So let's not risk it. Let's schedule it for next week, right?
Hmm.
Does that work? Is that better for you? Like, is there more certainty of that?
I guess so.
You tell me. Do you want to try and schedule that for this week or next week? Because if we do it for next week, you may or may not be more available, and then also we could do a little bit more promo if you want to like push it a little bit more, make sure everybody shows up.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so we'll put it on the calendar for next week.
Hmm.
Excellent, yeah. And if Alpha, since this is your idea and you're kind of bringing this to the table, um, I think it'd be really neat of you if you could film a little like Alpha's pick video, like just like selfie style, film a little video and send it to me, and then I can put it up on Watch Together as like the pre-roll for the movie. So it's like, hey guys, I'm Alpha. I'm one of the community members of Fleet, and I wanted to show you guys this movie because, and then like tell people why you think it's important.
Mhm.
I want to get everybody more involved and more visible in the chat. If you dig that idea, film a little intro to the movie, and that could be the pre-roll for the movie.
Hey, that's even cooler because I just got a camera to use that a family friend gave me. What's the camera called, Derek? Yeah, I just got a Nikon that's like really good for filming, so I can just use that camera and then just how would I send the file?
Um, you would pull it off of the memory card, and then
Oh,
you could
like
use.
how would I do like like digitally, like through the. Oh, oh. I'm sorry. Keep going.
Yeah, so like you could email it to me. You could make like a Dropbox or Google Drive link and DM it to me. You could uh, package it in a WeTransfer and send that to me.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
once you film it, um, just and make sure you do it a little bit ahead of time because if we get really close to the to next Friday and I haven't received it yet, I can't guarantee you I'll be able to put it up. So the earlier you can get it to me, the better. You know.
Okay. Yeah, I could do that tonight, to be honest.
Yeah,
What the
if you
hell?
want.
I think I hit a deer. I don't
Did
know.
what?
Huh? What? Oh shit! It was a child. Hey, I'm gonna get back to you.
Okay, I'll let you drive.
No, I'm actually parked now.
Oh,
But yeah, I'll get back to you in a little bit.
yeah.
All right.
Um, good idea. I'm glad we scheduled this ahead of time. It gives me less to think about, so I can focus on other stuff.
Okay. All right. Fine. I'll be back. Bye.
Bye. Just you and me, Catherine.
Hello. I've returned.
Just in time. Alpha just dipped out, so it was going to be radio silence without you. We're in it together. Alright, last thing I'm going to do in Animal Crossing before I shut it down for the night is finish picking the pears in this third of my island.
That it takes like an hour to do a third.
No, it won't take, like, yeah, I don't know. My thirds are not even thirds. I just, if you look at my map, where is it? You can see there's 3 sections of my island, you see?
Yeah.
And one is, like, huge, you know? That would probably take, I think that's taken me, like, an hour to do that entire third, and then the other thirds take a little less time than that. Oh, I also gotta water my plants. So I'll finish picking pears here, at least to fill my pockets, and then I'll go get my watering can and water all my flowers, and then I'll be done for the night. You say something? You're like cutting in and out.
Thing I noticed about my previous island's terraforming is that I really don't have rivers on cliff tops. I only have ponds on cliff tops, so I think that would limit the kind of fish I can get. So when I make my new island, I'm definitely going to keep that in mind.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I don't really know what criteria the game uses to distinguish between a pond and a river. Like, does it need to connect to the ocean eventually to be a river? Not sure.
That's a really good question. I think, and this is a guess that I'm taking right now, don't quote me on it. I think that it doesn't have to connect to the ocean, but if it is, if it's like a certain size, if it's like a certain size and shape, it'll actually start like flowing in a direction, and then it will be considered like a river as opposed to like a stagnant pond. But I've never seen anybody do like or I've never seen what happens when you generate fish in like a lake, you know?
Yeah.
Because I've seen people like turn their entire island into like a lake.
Yeah. I had these bodies of water on either side of my staircase that went up like 3 levels of cliff tops to my my house. I can't remember if I got pond fish from it or river fish. I think it was pond fish. They're pretty big for ponds, I guess.
Oh, so maybe it's just the size, like how many slots it takes up on the ground.
Or even like the ratio of like how long it is versus how like thin it is.
Yeah, good point.
Maybe if it's more like a square, it's a pond, but if it's narrower and longer, it's a river. I don't know what the cutoff is.
I see what you mean. Now that I have a streaming setup, I should just go live on Animal Crossing if I'm playing just by myself, just to generate more content. Cleaning my studio again so that I can sit comfortably and play. Tap, 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 tap. I have a perfect grid of 17 trees to shake every day for furniture and wasps.
Oh, and does that amount to like the amount of pears you can comfortably hold in your inventory?
Not fruit trees. These trees up here, if you see the screen.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
I have 17 regular trees that I can shake for things, and I've already shaken them today.
5 wasps, 2 furniture items, and the rest are money.
You already know. All my cliffs are symmetrical now. Or they're squares, rather. Well, not all of them. My garden is on a unshapen mountain. Still got plenty of space for pears. Look at that. Should probably go harvest some clams one day that I'm not particularly busy.
You could keep them in your storage better instead of each taking up like one space. They should stack, like the shells.
Yes, I agree. I think they did that because clams are supposed to be like living creatures, and living creatures like don't stack like inanimate objects would. But I mean, it's a video game. Like they could say anything, you know.
Mm.
In terms of game design, it's hard to criticize Nintendo because it's like we're still here playing the game. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I learned a lot from listening to Ego Raptor, aka Aaron Hansen, talk about video games. He's a very famous animator, voice actor, YouTuber, and he talks about game design and like what makes a fun game.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, like, if I was ever thinking about making a game, the act of like moving around in the game itself and just like everything should be fun. And if you're ever sitting there thinking like this part of the game is like not fun,
Yeah.
then like it probably should be fixed. So I understand the logic of the clams not stacking, but I think that everybody agrees that as fun as going and hunting for clams is, like constantly having to empty your pockets, while logical in the world of the game, is not fun.
Yeah. It's like having to craft it one at a time. Like if you have 30 clams in your inventory, you shouldn't have to do the same thing animation 30 times.
Yeah, I agree with
You
you.
should start that because that's not fun. Making the items isn't fun.
Yeah, yeah, I wish that you could, like, you know, determine what quantity you would craft so that it all crafts in the same time. A lot of people on Reddit have said that.
Or if people hacking the game to do that sort of thing.
Well, people are
Like
already
change-
doing that.
Like to change how many of each item you can keep in your inventory and to make it so that you can move resident services. Like there are, I don't know how they do it, but there are hackers who are completely like remodeling the game.
Oh, you can't move resident services? I never realized that.
I don't know if in the beginning of the game, you don't know you can move anything at all, and you don't know you can terraform, so a lot of folks put it like right by their airport, and now they don't have like room to build
Yikes.
roads yet.
I can see the logic behind not being able to move resident services, but in the world of the game, it doesn't make that much sense because, like, for example, when Mama Dolphin wanted me to teach her how to play Animal Crossing, I was, like, my resident services was upgrading the day that I started teaching her Animal Crossing, and she went on the island for the first time. So, like, she couldn't do any of, like, the first tasks of moving on to my island because resident services was closed. And literally the game just had a line that's like, oh, resident services, like, under construction today. So, like, you can't really do much, but feel free to explore as much as you can. And I'm like, really? That's lame.
Yeah.
So,
and it's so odd that you can't have more than one save file. I get it, like, they won't want people to, like, game the system and make duplicates of items and stuff and, like, need to get money, but if you have two people sharing a console, like, they should be able to both have a similar experience, whereas, like, in the game as it is now, the second player doesn't get to, like, build a museum and, like, start donating things and, like, down plots for different villagers.
right. Yeah, things like the speed at which the game plays, I think needs to be optimized. I think there needs to be like a gradient to like how fast you can play the game. Like, for example, things like walking speed or running speed. It's like, what if you could run faster by having your belly full of fruit?
Yeah.
Things like, what if you could put on a backpack and carry more items? What are
They have backpacks in the game, so why shouldn't they give us that kind of functionality?
Yeah. So, like, in terms of making the game more fun, it's like there's only so much you can repetitively do, like an Animal Crossing, like life sim action before you just start burning out on life sim, And Animal Crossing certainly not a game that, like Minecraft or Sims, allows you a point to go, like, kind of like kick it into overdrive. Animal Crossing wants you to, like, be chill always. And, like, it seems like there should either be a creative mode in Animal Crossing, like there's a creative mode in Minecraft. Like that you can unlock,
What do you mean by creative mode? I haven't played Minecraft.
So in regular vanilla Minecraft, anything that you want to build, you have to hunt for resources, just like you have to do in Animal Crossing. But in creative mode in Minecraft, all resources are just by default available to you at like a flip of a switch, and you can even fly, So that allows for Minecraft to be that creative platform that if you want to play it per like the rules of survival, you can play it like that. But if you're literally just playing to be creative with the game engine, you have the opportunity to do so. And I think Animal Crossing needs something like that. And maybe not available at first, maybe as like a goal that you work towards, because it seems like most of the things here in Animal Crossing are goal-oriented. You're trying to pay off your debt. You're trying to upgrade your whatever, blah, blah, blah. I think there's a ghost in my town right now. Or it's the alligator. Oh no, it's just Rocket. What's up, Rocket? It's kind of taken aback. He's like, he's set down. Say what?
Yeah. I think the terraforming mode is their attempt to add that kind of a creative mode by giving us like capabilities that we didn't have in previous Animal Crossing games. You could like completely reshape your island. I think they're trying to move in that direction, but they're worried about filling it for people who don't want the game to go in that direction. I think there should be both options for players because some people do want that kind of a game. They're probably hesitant to go in that direction for that reason.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it should be something that's oh shit, my my monitor just died. I guess that's I don't have like a power cord for my monitor. It just came with a battery and the battery just died. Just pooped out. Well, I guess that's the stream for tonight. Rad. So I collected those pairs for sure. I got them when I wanted to. Charge my battery. All right, cool. Well, Catherine, I'll stay on and chat with you more, but I just want to thank everybody for coming out to the stream. Thanks to Chef Tony, Alpha, Fran, Game Attack Go on YouTube. Obviously, thank you, Catherine. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for movie night. No word on what movie we're actually going to watch tomorrow, but join discord.fleet00.com for updates on our weekly events. Catherine runs a unofficial Jackbox night with Lolly Pony on Monday nights. Very, very fun. Highly, highly recommend you make it out to that. I should stop saying it's unofficial because it's just so fun. It doesn't really matter that it's unofficial. Tuesday's Pictionary night, Wednesday's album listening night, Thursday's your Animal Crossing block party with Fleet and Fastlife, Friday's movie night, and Saturday is special events. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching the YouTube stream. Have a great night. Stay hydrated. Sending you many aquatic blessings. My name is Dolphin Uppercut Avenger. Say goodnight, Catherine.
Good night, Catherine.
Thanks. All right. Good night, YouTube.